Welcome back. Well, more rain for the Texas area after Hurricane Harvey. And boy, we haven't seen anything here in our region for how long?
The planet tries to balance itself out, but obviously we are way out of kilter. The story of the forecast focus tonight. Talking about the amount of rainfall in Harvey so far, some locations have gotten between 25 and 30 inches of rain. Isolated areas are expecting 50 inches or perhaps even a little bit more. And just to put that into perspective, that is more precipitation than Spokane has received in 34 months. We have to go back to November 2014 and then get a couple of days in October to get it up to 40 inches. So just unfathomable amount of rain with Harvey. Meanwhile, even with our record precipitation, we are above average for the year still because we had so much rain starting in October of last year. We are back on the drought monitors list for dry conditions for much of the inland Northwest. Then we get into the moderate drought in the panhandle of Idaho and even a little sliver of severe drought for extreme northeastern Idaho and into western Montana. I'm really surprised to find ourselves back in drought conditions after the extremely wet weather we had this spring. We are putting together a pretty good dry streak here in Spokane. This is the record for consecutive days with no measurable rainfall in Spokane. We have had a sprinkle here and there, but it has to at least be 1/100th of an inch. Not asking much to be measurable. We've had a trace on a couple of different days, but we are now in the top 5 for the longest dry streaks in Spokane. This is our 61st day with no measurable rainfall. I think we'll have no trouble getting into the number 2 spot, and really, I think we're on our way to number 1. Now back to Harvey. The center of circulation with Tropical Storm Harvey is actually back out over open waters. It's off the coast, but it is turning around again and is going to be bringing just more torrential rain. I mean, here's Houston. Look at the dark reds and oranges, just pouring rain for the next off and on for the next 2 to 3 days. I want to go back to that national satellite and radar. It is eventually making its way to the north and east, and will be bringing that torrential rain through the Mississippi River Valley. Meanwhile, fairly quiet throughout the western United States, and that is where we find the heat. 99 in Portland, 97 in Boise, 98 today in Salt Lake City, 110 in both Las Vegas and Phoenix. Meanwhile, it's 70s and 80s as we head to the eastern 2/3 of the country. Right now in Spokane, it is 91. It is 90 degrees in Coeur d'Alene. We have a few isolated sprinkles around the region on a northwesterly flow, but those are coming to an end, and we are going to be dry and smoky tomorrow. That southwesterly flow not only bringing up the heat, but it's bringing up the wildfire smoke. Cool, or hot rather, for the next couple of days, and we cool down a little bit on Thursday and Friday just to warm right back up again for the Labor Day weekend.
Oh, well, hard to believe. Summer is just about over.
But yet the summer weather just keeps on going.
I know, that's for sure. Kind of like that.